For this particular problem, we're really looking at, it's a calculator problem. We're going to take each one of these numbers and we're going to plug it into our function that's given to us and put the values in. So here's my x, 6.9. So I'm going to have a parenthesis, second, and there's my square root, and we're going to put a 6.9, close it, plus 2, close our parenthesis, and it's going to be divided by 6.9 minus 7, and we'll close our parenthesis. And we end up getting negative 46.267, and we're going to round it to 4 decimal places because that's what it asks. Negative 46.2679. So that's what's going to go into our first box is 46.2679. And we're going to do the exact same thing, except this time, instead of 6.9, we're going to have a 6.99. So second square root, okay, so there's my square root of 6.99, close my parenthesis, plus 2, close, divide, open, and there's my x, 6.99 minus 7, and close your parenthesis, and enter. And this one is negative 464.3861. So that's what's going to go in our second value, for our second value, and we're going to do that for all these values. And then what you're going to do after you put all those in, you're going to see, you'll get another question that's going to ask you whether, what is the limit? Does it exist? Does it not exist? And just remember, as x is approaching 7 from the left, x is approaching 7 from the right, are these two numbers getting close to the same number? If they are, then the limit would be whatever number they're getting close to. If they're not, then you would say the limit does not exist. Okay, so let's go ahead and finish finding our values. So we said the 6.99 was this number. So let's go ahead and plug in. It's our negative 464.3861. All right, and let's find our value for 0.6999. And we can actually do second entry, and that will bring up one where we can go and just, since I just need to insert another 9, and that just saves us a little time, and we can go down here and again do second and then insert another 9, and that will give us our value for 6.999, which is negative 4645.5623. So I'm looking at negative 4645.5623. Might help if I clicked in the box. 4645.5623. All right, let's look for 0.7001. So I'm going to go second entry, so I just don't have to create all that again. And this time I'm going to let's go ahead and just do 7.001, and then I'm going to scroll over and put in 7.001. Make sure I get another, there we go, 7.001 minus 7, enter. So for 7.001, I have 46645.9403. Okay, and just two more. Second entry, and this time I'm just going to delete one of my zeros in my 7.001 to 7.01, enter, and I get 46.7640. So 464.767640. So 464, 7640. And one more. Second entry. And I'm going to take that last, delete that last 0, so it is 7.1. And 7.1. Enter. And I get 46.6458. So I have 46.6458. Okay, so we have all our values. And let's check our answer. And fantastic. That's what I like seeing. Now we want to know, what is the limit? So look, as we're looking at our function, the limit of h of x as x approaches 7. So we're getting really close to 7 from the right, or from the left, excuse me. Really close to 7 from the left, really close from 7 from the right. Are these two numbers going to the same number? And the answer would be no, because this is going to a negative 46.45, and this is going to a positive 46.45. And since the limit from the left and the right are not going to the same number, the limit does not exist.